Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and another part of this Newcastle United series as we get into the most difficult end to a Premier League title season that I have seen in a very long time. We have today two games against Liverpool, one of them in the Champions League quarter-finals, and then we have Liverpool, United, City, Arsenal, Chelsea to finish this season. People said it's unlikely to blow a lead like we had with the games remaining, especially after that 6-1 victory over Leicester City. Erling Haaland with 4 goals in that game. But if we have a look at that table, the lead now, if Manchester United win, drops down to just 8 points. And given that run-in, that's a lead you can blow. We were 16 points ahead at one point, and it could become an awful lot less than 16 points. Especially with Liverpool also breathing a little bit down our necks. They're only 2 points behind United. I don't think Liverpool actually will catch us, but Manchester United definitely the big challenges here as we try and win our first Premier League title in nearly 100 years. But we also have the matter of the Champions League. We lost 4-3 to Liverpool in the first leg, 2 for Diego Jota, Salah and Cebalina with late goals after we were 3-2 up. A nice little comeback from us to turn that game around from 2-0 down to 3-2 up. But Liverpool did the same from 3-2 down to 4-3 up. A pulsating Champions League game. And now we have to take them on at St James's Park. We've got the away goals, but we also have to win today to go through. And then it's Liverpool again in the match after that. We'll see where we'll pick up in the next episode, depending on whether we get through in the Champions League or not. Otherwise, we'll just see out the rest of the Premier League campaign again, because this United match is going to be massive with them second in the table. If they win that, then this really does blow the title race wide open. So going out there to take on Liverpool today, we are playing with Gabriel Jesus and Erling Haaland up top. Callum Wilson is injured, out for up to 3 weeks. So actually I'm going to swap these two around, put Haaland in the advanced forward role, Dembele and Neymar on the flanks, Szoboszlai and Marcos Antonio in the middle, then Umtiti, Senesi, Rice and Alvarez in defence with Mainon in goal. They're not entirely happy with the selection I've gone for in terms of player familiarity, but hopefully it'll be okay. This Liverpool team, a difficult one. Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Wijndal in there, Odegaard with Henderson and Keita. And then you've got the traditional front three of Salah, Mane, Firmino. They are an older Liverpool team. We should really be winning this game, especially at home, but it's just never that simple when you're playing the kind of players that Liverpool have. And I also feel like the physical attributes don't matter as much in this version of Football Manager. The mental seem to be way more important compared to those physical stats. Older players just don't seem to degrade as much as they have in previous games, but maybe that's just my experience so far as the ball's played in behind, but easy for Virgil van Dijk to clean up. Now Alisson plays it out to Wijndal. Keita, already looking dangerous, this Liverpool team, playing their little triangles and moving the ball forward quickly. Mane now running it across, forced to go back, but Fabinho to Odegaard, little 1-2 with Firmino. Ball out wide to Alexander-Arnold. He's got 4-5 in the box to go for. He finds Odegaard, and Odegaard has found the back of the net. Our job has just become much harder. It's actually got twice as hard. We only needed 1 goal to go through previously. We now need 2 goals to go through, and Samuel Umtiti has picked up an injury in the left back position, which isn't ideal because we don't have a natural left back replacement, so we're going to have to make that change. But that's really not a good start, giving away a chance like that, and Martin Odegaard getting a goal to make it 1-0. But here's the throw in from Koopmeiners, forward to Gabriel Jesus. It's cleared away. Marcos Antonio has it, trying to take it out wide. Alvarez to Dembele, down the line looking for Haaland, but Wijndal with a good clearance, and it's sent forward. Declan Rice back down to Antonio. It's over the top. Jesus is onside. He's round the keeper, and for some reason he's gone for a chip there, straight into the midriff of Alisson instead of just putting it hard and low past him. That's the trouble with not having Callum Wilson today. We are missing that deadly finisher to join Haaland up top. But here's Koopmeiners trying to come down the left, plays it forward to Gabriel Jesus, in behind the defenders. Haaland, he was free then if Jesus had put the ball in. He's gone in now, Dembele's in there, and Alisson able to take the catch comfortably. But Haaland was beyond the defenders and onside. He would have been clean through on Alisson had the ball been played across. But instead, Jesus not having the best game so far today. Dembele now finding Marcos Antonio. Ball over the top. Haaland's in, and Haaland scores just like that. He doesn't need an additional chance. He just gets one go and he scores. Erling Haaland, already his 14th goal of the season for us. Ball over the top, and look at that volley for a finish. That's emphatic. Smashing it past Alisson in the Liverpool goal. And that means we're back to needing one more to go through. And here's Alisson sending the ball forward. It's nearly half time. Henderson to Odegaard. Now Keita. Ball sent out wide. Dembele's intercepted. He's got players with him, Dembele. He's looking for the three in the middle, but it's gone to Sadio Mane. Ball forward to Firmino, but Rice with a good interception. Now Neymar, who's been quiet today, but he's charged into the box, and it's saved by Alisson at the near post. We are going to need something from Neymar to help turn this game around, but it's been much better. That goal for Liverpool came early, and it's the only chance they've had. We've been much better in that half, and I think if we keep this up, we will win the game. But it's just never that clear cut. Now here's the throw from Windal into Henderson. Ball back to Virgil van Dijk. Henderson in the middle. Plays it through to Firmino, but Marcos Antonio's got it back, and now Jesus has got players on the run. He's found Haaland in behind, but Alisson with the save, denying Haaland a second goal that would have potentially put us through into the semi-finals. There was also Neymar available on the left flank, but we weren't able to pick him out. But the main thing right now is we are really suppressing this Liverpool team. We just need to find the breakthrough now. I'm going to demand a little bit more from the team. Odegaard on the edge of the area. Alexander-Arnold blocked off with his effort. Now Jesus running down the left flank. Tackled. And Fabinho is trying to clean it up. Jesus is hunting that one down, but Fabinho does manage to do his job. Henderson off to Fabinho, all the way back to Alisson. Now Henderson again goes for the diagonal, but Alvarez with the easy interception. Dembele in behind for Haaland. Come back to Dembele. Marcos Antonio in for Haaland. He's still on goal. It's blocked. He goes again. It's saved. Neymar following up has got the ball. Puts it back in. Szoboszlai over the top. We had plenty of chances there to get a goal, but we weren't able to take them. And players now starting to look a little bit more unfit. Do we have people we can bring on? That's the question. We don't really have anybody we can bring on because we are struggling with the injuries at the moment. I don't really want to take Neymar off, but we might need to. I'm going to bring Saint-Maximin on. Jesus getting in behind the defenders. He's forced left and tackled by Fabinho, but keeps possession. Pulls it back towards Szoboszlai, but Odegaard has intercepted. Senesi doing a good job there. Now Marcos Antonio out to Coop Miners. Through to Jesus. Neymar in behind for Haaland in on goal. And Erling Haaland, 20 minutes to go, has just scored an incredibly important goal for us to make it 2-1 on the night. The ball from Coop Miners to Jesus. Dink to Neymar, and a lovely little first time pass to find Haaland, and he beats the keeper at the near post for 2-1 now against Liverpool. Really good stuff from the team there. They're going a little bit more aggressive now, this Liverpool team. Throwing from Windal to Firmino. Now Keita, good angle, finds Odegaard, back to Keita and drilled at Mainan, and it's gone in. Sadio Mane with the finish there. Just a little pullback in the 6-yard box, and Liverpool back on top, back in front, and heading into the semi-finals themselves. Keita there across to Odegaard. Yeah, it's just, Mainan should be doing better there. The ball back, Jota blocked, and Mane following up. It just bounces off him basically into the back of the net. That's so frustrating that they've managed to score twice a day from nothing chances. I don't know, there's an awful lot more I can do here. We've got no more substitutions. 5 minutes to go. I've got Dembele on his last legs. Is there anything we can do in the last 5 minutes? Virgil van Dijk with a free kick. Back to Fabinho. They've gone 3 at the back now with Matip as well. Odegaard to Wijnaldum. Charging forward, finds Mane. We just don't need them attacking. There we go. We've recovered the ball. Alvarez over the top. Haaland needs to get a hat-trick here. Mane into Firmino. Back to Odegaard. Goes for the chip. And Mainan does make the stop at the second time of asking, but ball over the top, and Haaland is in behind. He might get that hat-trick now, Haaland. He has got that hat-trick out of absolutely nothing. Erling Haaland makes it a hat-trick. What a famous Champions League hat-trick this could be. We are now 3-2 up. 9 on with the ball forward. Just look, how have we got 3 players in behind their defence and onside from that? But Haaland's the one it came to, and he's drilled it past Alisson for his hat-trick and a 3-2 advantage. Can we see out the last minute of this game? Szoboszlai with a free kick, dinks it in, and Edouard is there. Odsonne Edouard puts the cherry on top of this 2-legged tie. It's now 4-2 on the night, 7-6 on aggregate, completing the full turnaround, and we are going through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, unless Liverpool score again and force extra time. But Szoboszlai with another free kick here. Declan Rice is there, and that one goes over the top. But that will be the full-time whistle, and a massive victory over Liverpool in the Champions League takes us through to the semi-finals for another season with Newcastle United. That's really impressive. More people dropping like flies with injuries. We're up against Milan in the semi-finals, and imagine if that's Ajax and Inter, or Ajax and Eintracht Frankfurt in the next round. I imagine it would be Barcelona in the final if we got through, but you just never know. It's going to be really interesting who we pull out there. And looking ahead now to the fixture list, we have Liverpool again. I might skip that Liverpool game and go straight into the Milan game. The Manchester United match moved right back now. So what I could do is take on Milan next, and then next time we pick up with the Milan United double header, and then we see how the league finishes out. I think that's probably my plan, because that United game is going to be so important for the Premier League title. So let's go ahead now. We'll play Liverpool in the league. The league position a little bit messy at the moment. If we beat Liverpool, then it really is just a matter of keeping United at arm's length for the rest of the season. So let's play that game, and then we'll pick up against AC Milan in the semi-final first leg. Well, we have played Liverpool since that last episode, and I would love to show you the game in terms of the goals and the highlights, but the Football Manager bug is still not fixed in terms of being able to see highlights of matches. It's just not letting me do it. I think it's something to do with it being a match day. It just will not let you do it. But Mane opened the scoring for Liverpool. Matty Longstaff with the equaliser on 32 minutes. And then just before half-time, Yannick Touré played through by the left back, Titi, long ball over the top. He hits it first time past Alisson for a 2-1 advantage, but they pull it back again, 49th minute, before we get a penalty which Koopmeiners scores for 3-2. But unfortunately, Wijnaldum and then our old enemy Odegaard both score to make it 4-3 to Liverpool. And as you can see, our league form now just taking a little dive. Our form in general taking a dive. 3 defeats in 4 games. We have played Liverpool 3 times in that period. But fortunately, Manchester United have also lost a game, so that 8-point gap at the top remains 8 points. We have now lost 5 matches, which is a lot in a Premier League season, but we've also won 27, which is 5 more than anybody else, so that's the real advantage for us, is not drawing matches. But 8-point gap, 15 to play, and a match against United. If United win that game, it drops down to a 5-point gap with 4 games to go, and you maybe start to get nervy when you've got to play City, Arsenal and Chelsea in those last few games. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. But in the Champions League, we do need to take on Milan. The interesting thing is the 2 teams that got through were Ajax and Eintracht Frankfurt, which means that really I would say the Milan-Newcastle semi-final is probably the game where the winner will come out of it. I mean, I know anything can happen in a final, but you've got to be the odds on at that point. So today, we did rest a few players in the game against Liverpool, one of the reasons we lost. But we are also struggling with fitness and injuries. Dembele now out with an injury. Titi picked up an injury. Wilson is still out with injury, but Titi's going to have to play through the pain today because we don't have another left back option. He's joined by Koopmeiners, Ayer and Alvarez, though Mainon continues in goal. Szoboszlai and Antonio in the middle, with Neymar and Curtis Jones coming in on the right flank. Haaland and Gabriel Jesus leading the line, with Wilson still out injured. This is a massive match for us. If we manage to win back-to-back Champions Leagues, that will be a pretty fantastic return in this series, especially with that first Premier League title coming at the same time potentially as well. This is either a massive bottle job or a massive success this season. It's going to be one or the other. But hopefully we can beat AC Milan here. We are the clear favourites for this game. If we just have maybe a quick look at the AC Milan lineup when we next get the opportunity. Neymar nearly getting through there. You can see Benassa is in there, but Szoboszlai's won the ball. He's now running through the middle. Haaland's up there. He's tried to go himself, Szoboszlai, which was maybe the wrong option. But he wasn't too far away. I'm just not getting enough time. I'll have to pause it. The ball comes out to Kessie. He's got Angelino on that left-back position who's driving forward. He can be dangerous, Angelino, and he has picked out Riyad Mahrez, a player I thought about signing on a free in the summer and decided not to. He's come back to haunt me here by making it 1-0 to AC Milan in the San Siro. Not an ideal start in a Champions League semi-final to go down after just 15 minutes. The ball across from Angelino should have been cut out by someone. Maybe people are a little bit worried about sticking their boot on a ball in the 6-yard box, which I can understand, but you've got to do your job. And we are now 1-0 down. Benassa on the attack, finds Riyad Mahrez. Alvarez heads it away, but only to Angelino. Back over the top for Rebic. And Mainon with a good stand-up save there. Just pushing the ball out. It's gone for a corner. Çalhanoğlu will take it. Kessie's header not getting it in. Mahrez keeps it in, but only gives it away to Curtis Jones, who's moved to the left flank and is tackled by Rafael Toloi. I don't know why I can't pronounce anybody's name right now. So close. Rebic to Kessie. Now Rebic again. Çalhanoğlu. And he's tackled in the box. Oh no, I thought that was going to be a VAR check, but it isn't. And Jesus on the attack. Is Misery going to turn to joy right now? Jesus in and off the crossbar. Misery turns into even more misery. There's a Milan lineup. They've got Belotti up top. It's an interesting team, but it's not a team that we should be losing to. And Neymar now on the counter, cutting through the middle. He's got options. He goes in for Haaland, who taps it in. It looked for all the world that Neymar was going to pull the trigger there with a bending shot, but the little touch through to Haaland was beautiful. Excellent play from Neymar here. Look at that ball. That's sensational. And Haaland anticipating it, timing the run, staying onside. He is carrying the team in Wilson's absence, and he has made it 1-1 and given us a crucial away goal in this two-legged tie. Now it's a throw-in from Alvarez. He's going to go long. He's launched that. Haaland's in there, and Haaland had beaten the goalkeeper to it. It's now 2-1, and Erling Haaland loves the Champions League for us. It's now 18 goals this season. He got a hat-trick against Liverpool to get us to this game, and now he's got 2 to turn a deficit into a lead. A fantastic performance over the space of 10 minutes there from Erling Haaland, and we are going in at half-time at the San Siro with a 2-1 lead, and you would make us surefire favourites to go through over 2 legs at this point. Çalhanoğlu trying to turn it around, and he's found Lewis Abraham, and out of nowhere Milan are back in it. Just a simple set piece from pretty much the corner flag, and Abraham, Koopmeiners should not be getting beaten on the edge of his 6-yard box like that from a player running in from deep. You can't give the player the run up, and it is now 2-2. It's not the end of the world. That away goals would be crucial, but Koopmeiners again failing in his duty, and Belotti has just made it 3-2. The flag is up, but Koopmeiners is being moved out to left back. I think that's my plan. They are doing a VAR check, so I'll just keep an eye on this in case it's given. Now it is disallowed, rightfully so, but we need to do something about Koopmeiners playing in central defence. Let's bring Declan Rice on, and we can move Koopmeiners out to the left flank. Samtiti is injured. So it's not a case of straight sub. Çalhanoğlu puts it in. It's headed away. Haaland. Run from Neymar. He couldn't quite find it, but Jesus can. And Neymar in behind. He loves this angle. Fronts up the defender. Gets inside, but he just hasn't been able to bend that one in the far post. It's gone out for a goal kick. It was a good run, but it just lacked the quality finish you come to expect from Neymar. Koopmeiners ball into Haaland on another hat-trick here. Koopmeiners back in. Cleared away. Belotti with it. Finds Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Benassa through on the keeper, and Mainon able to take a relatively comfortable save there. Now I'm going to take Jones off and bring on Alan Saint-Maximin. See if he can pull some magic out the hat for us and give us a victory in the last few minutes of this game. I might also take off Jesus for Edouard as well. Benassa here playing it forward. Declan Rice hasn't won the ball, and Belotti trying to come through. Great tackle from Rice. Found Mainon as well. Antonio out to Koopmeiners, back to Rice. Now Neymar running in from that left flank once more. He plays it into Haaland. Back to Antonio. Kessie with a tackle, but Szoboszlai has picked it up. He's been quiet. out to San Maximan, back to Alvarez, into Jesus, blocked off, back with Alvarez, into Jesus. Where is the power, Jesus? You've got to be spanking that one into the bottom corner. And instead it remains 2-2, and this just isn't quite going to be our game. But for a match that I think we deserve to take more than a draw from, I will take a 2-2 score, away draw in a first leg of a Champions League match. I'm going to say unlucky, and the players seem to buy into that a little bit, but it sets us up nicely for a grandstand semi-final in the next episode, where we will be playing that second leg of the Champions League semi-final against Milan, but we'll also be taking on Manchester United in a game that could well decide the Premier League title. I think we can actually, if we beat City and beat Arsenal, we can win the title at United in this game, in the season, with 2 games left to play in the league, and then potentially a Champions League final to come after that. So lots to look forward to. Do make sure you drop a like down below if you've enjoyed our Pool Runner form at just the right time. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until next time, see ya.